Alright man, top 5 beginner mistakes that you want to avoid in Mech Arena. Mistake number 1 is going to be simply opening all of your crates every day and not saving at least a decent bunch of your crates in just a little stockpile to open up a few when you first log into the game. Why is this so important? Well, if you head on into your daily and core quests, you're going to notice that you have some quests to acquire blueprints. I've actually already completed the quest right here. I'm going to go ahead and give it a click. But you're going to be acquiring those blueprints by and large by opening crates, and so it's lovely that whenever you start a new day in Mech Arena, you can just go ahead and open up 2 or 3 packs of crates and get most of that quest done right away. As a quick bonus tip as well, you can also head into the shop in the flash deals section. You want to scroll all the way on across until you get to the daily deals section, and you want to make sure that you are collecting your free steel crates every day, but not just every day, 3 times a day if you can. When you first sign in, you go to this part of the shop, you'll get 1 free steel crate. In about 4 or 5 hours, it will refresh again, and then you can get 2 steel crates if you loot it again, and all the way up to 3 steel crates total if you loot this thing 3 times throughout the day, right? It's just a great amount of free blueprints, and you might as well do it because you want to be coming to the shop anyway, just to spend a few thousand credits on some blueprints anyway, because you're going to have a lot of quests to do things like acquire blueprints and usually to spend some credits in the shop as well. So you might as well get it all done while you're here. Next huge mistake a new player can make in this game is not starting your account off with a beginner promo link. This mech right here, this 3-star rare Stalker mech, the epic pilot Maverick, and the double legendary EM rifle 6s that this mech has equipped. I got these suckers completely for free, man. Completely for free when I started off this account, and just spent like the first week and a half of this account just dominating everybody, and it was incredible and it was glorious. So if you didn't start off your Mech Arena account using a promo link, then the time is now. You can go ahead and click on the beginner link, which is down below at the top of this video's description box. Use that link to create a new Mech Arena account, man, to get your hands on Maverick, a free epic pilot when you start off your fresh new account, as well as the Stalker mech and those juicy, beautiful, legendary EM rifles. Clicking the link down below will take you to this webpage right here. This is the webpage that you want to use to create your new Mech Arena account. And as soon as you are done doing the in-game tutorial, which is about playing about 3 matches, as you can see, you're going to get your free influencer rewards pack right here, including that rare mech, those rifles, and of course, Maverick. It really is the best way to jumpstart your new Mech Arena account and get off to a fresh start, and just get off to the best start possible, really, with this saucy mech right here. So make sure that you don't miss it. Next mistake is investing the credits and especially the A coins required to fully unlock all of your hangar slots. And yes, this is a mistake that I've made right here. As you can see, I've got an empty hangar slot here on the far right side. Why did I do it? I knew it was going to be a bad idea. I did it anyway because I'm a damn fool. You don't want to be doing this. The truth is that in the super early game in Mech Arena, you're probably going to have like, I don't know, 3 mechs or something that you're actually happy with and that you want to be building out, right? Of course, the Stalker mech is going to arrive on your account with my promo link already at 3 stars and with those EM rifles, and it's going to be a great addition to your account. The likes of the Guardian mech, you might want to go ahead and build this out once you unlock this sucker using A coins in the gear hub. The Guardian mech is great. Might want to build that guy out. As soon as you get to like the Slingshot and the Ares mech, okay, like these are fine for very early on in the game. They're fine, really, but you're already pushing it a little bit. They're not adding that much value, really, to the hangar. Then by the time you get to, like, mech slot number 5, you just haven't really got any good mechs to put in here. What, I'm just going to put, like, a random MD in here or something? Probably not. Truth is, the credits and especially the A coins that you're going to spend on fully unlocking all of these hangar slots in the super early game, you just haven't got the mechs that are worth putting into your hangar to fill up those slots, and you're much better off spending those credits and spending those A coins in your gear hub instead, unlocking new mechs and unlocking new and improved weapons, and most importantly, gaining the stars required to advance to the next level in the gear hub. And so, yeah, don't make my mistake. I'm a goddamn idiot. Now, that's not the only reason that this is a mistake in my book, because the next mistake is going to be something like overinflating your power score of your hangar by adding crap mechs to your hangar. Let me make some sense of that, man. So we've got our hangar score up here, up in the top left of the screen. Mine is currently at 1679, and this power score is partially at least responsible for matchmaking in this game. It's going to decide who your opponents are. And the problem is, in the super early game, if you're going to start off a new account with a promo link and get like the Stalker mech and the rifles and the Maverick and stuff like that, this thing is contributing quite a lot of power score to our hangar, whereas the other mechs in the hangar are going to be lagging behind for a little while, especially if I go ahead and throw something like an MD in the hangar as well, just for no reason. It inflates our power score and is going to pit us against more and more difficult opponents. But the truth is, you might only have one or two mechs that are actually good enough to be taking on that caliber of opponent. And so inflating the crap out of your overall hangar power level is not always a good idea. Another mistake that kind of factors into this as well is that you want to avoid as much as possible as you're building out your mechs and building out your hangar and grabbing new weapons and stuff like that and new pilots and all of this. You want to avoid taking one mech and just putting all of the best stuff on that mech. You can get away with it with the Stalker mech because it's simply the best mech to put your rifles on and the Maverick in and stuff like that. But after that, you do not want to have just one mech or even just like one or two mechs that are super mega powerful and super strong, and then a bunch of weakling mechs filling up all of the empty spaces. You don't want to do that. And the reason for that is matchmaking in Mech Arena takes three major factors into account. One of them we've already touched on. That's your hangar power score up in the top left of the screen that we've already mentioned. The second thing it takes into account is your recent win rates. So if you win a few games in a row, you're more likely to be put up against more and more difficult opponents to try and equalize your win rate a little bit, which is just the game's way of trying to keep things fair. And the third thing that the game takes into account is your most powerful mech. When it comes to matchmaking, the game will, or rather your most powerful mech, will have an inflated influence on how powerful the game thinks that your hangar is. This is very important, and another reason why you don't want to put all your resources into just making one mech absolutely god tier without spending the time or the credits to make sure that your other mechs are keeping up in the lobby. Because frankly, this means if you lose your god tier mech in something like a deathmatch in like the opening round to just like an artillery salvo, then suddenly you're going to be against pretty strong opponents who on average have a better hangar than you, and now you've got a bunch of trash that you're trying to fight against vastly superior opponents with. They're going to eat the rest of your hangar alive. And so the real tip here as well, to round all of this off, is try to keep the average levels and like star ranks of all of your mechs and all of their weapons at about the same. For example, we've got our slingshot right here with a couple of javelin racks on, 3-star mech because we ranked him up, as well as a couple of javelin racks that are also sitting at 3 stars. Good stuff, you know, this mech, nice and speedy, good little loadout. It's contributing, you know, a decent amount of our power rating. Good stuff, you know, it's almost like catching up to the Stalker a little bit in terms of power rating, which is great. One thing I'm paying attention to here is that the Stalker mech is currently 1 star behind the EM Rifle 6s, and so that's something that I'm going to be trying to fix. It's almost able to rank up to 4 stars, so that's something that I can consider. Take the Guardian mech, for example. It's in a similar position where the mech is only 3 stars, but the weapons are sitting at 4 stars. What you don't want to do is have like 5-star weapons on a 3-star mech. You know what I'm saying? Because then, yeah, you're going to hit real hard, but again, the game is going to skyrocket your matchmaking score, put you against tough opponents, and that 3-star mech is going to get one-shotted from across the map by, well, basically anything. And that's because you allow the mech's stars and the mech's rank levels to fall behind the weapons too much, and so it's just not a great combination, and it's just a great rule of thumb to try and keep your hangar levels and the power level of all of your mechs as balanced out as you can as you progress your account. Another big mistake that new players make is frankly not paying enough attention to what events are currently going on. You can check on this events tab right here, and frankly it can be overwhelming as hell. You think, oh my god, there's so much going on, what event do I even look to here? But if you click through some of the events, you might realize that for some of the ongoing events, you don't even have the mech available, right, to take part in the event, so that eliminates those. But you might realize as well that, for example, some of these derby events right here that have like a whole bunch of objectives that you can be farming, if you just flick through the objectives that you got to farm on these derby events and then check what else is going on, like Deathmatch Mania, for example, you might find that there's actually a lot of overlap going on between certain events. For example, oh, lovely. Happy little gold crate. I'll take it. That's some Arachnos tickets right there. Good stuff. Yeah, you might find that there's a lot of overlap going on between the 2v2 deathmatch battles here, for example. And one of the other events that's currently going on that maybe requires you to get MVP as a certain type of mech. You can just play that type of mech in 2v2s, and now you're farming 2 events at once, right? Just have a quick sift through just for a couple minutes, and just make some plans about what game type and what game mode you're going to prioritize on that specific day. For example, with the current ongoing events, it looks like farming the crap out of Control Point Clash is actually what I should be doing today more than anything. Controller awards, win Control Point Clash. Needless to say, it's totally worth farming out these events, especially picking one of the Derby events and making sure that you farm it up to the max for the free stuff that you get at the end, right? If you're able to farm up all of the event points for these, you can get your things like free mechs, free weapons. It's great stuff, which is just going to reduce the amount of credits and air coins that you're having to spend as you progress through the gear hub as well. So definitely do not be ignoring the events. Let's go ahead and crack open another gold crate here. We're already at our ticket limit. Yeah, I've got to get some more tournament games played today, man. Oh, what the hell? I don't even know why I got another gold crate. To be honest, I wasn't paying attention. But you know what? I'll take it. And the final mistake we're going to touch on in this video is not being subscribed to this channel. Are you kidding me, man? This is going to be the first of many guide type videos I upload as I learn more about the game myself. I'm still a beginner all up and over here, man. So if there's any more veteran players, more experienced players that are tuning in to this one and feel like I missed any big beginner mistakes that I should be looking out for and that other people, other beginners, other newbies watching this video should be looking out for, help your brothers out in the comments, man. I know that I'll appreciate it at the very least. And yeah, subscribe to join the adventure, man. It's gonna be sweet. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you also did enjoy this one, man. If you did, again, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, if you're looking to start off a new Mech Arena account, man, the best possible way to do it is by using my beginner promo link, which is down below in the description box, man. Hit that link, use it to create a new account, man. Grab those beautiful EM Rifle 6s, the Stalker Mech, and Maverick as a free epic pilot on your new account. Thanks for stopping by, and I'm gonna catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.